What's up, YouTube? Today I'm here with a bit of a different type of content. Basically, what I'm saying is these are car brands over here, right? The car brands, and I'm gonna be ranking them on a tier list because I'm bored and I don't have work today, and it's snowing and there's nothing to do. So how about we start doing this? Yep. So the first brand we got is Chevrolet. Oh, and by the way, the tiers are Peak, which is the best of the best. Nice, which isn't exactly the best of the best, but it's kind of up there. It's I, which is like it's good, but it's basically mid tier. Not good, which means it's bad, but it's basically mid tier. Dog shit, which means that it sucks, and worse than dog shit, which means that it's literally the devil. All right, with that explanation out the way, let's start with Chevrolet. I'm gonna say Chevrolet's. I'd say it's all right. They only have like currently. I'm going with like currently, but if we're gonna go like historic, I'm gonna say nah. Historically, Chevrolet has been pretty nice. Not really the best of the best, but they've been pretty nice throughout all like throughout their time, their existence in America. I mean, like they have the Corvette. That's like the American sports car. That's enough to put them up to peak. But also like they don't have much sports cars besides the Chevelle, which they don't make anymore, the Camaro, which they don't make anymore, and the Corvette. Correct me if I'm wrong. But the next one is Ford. I'm not gonna say it's not good. Yeah, I am actually. It's not good. All right, they're known to not be reliable, and also actually hold up. There are a lot of Ford. Ford has a lot more median sports cars, I guess you could say. I'm gonna say it's alright. It's alright. That's about it. Because they have the Ford GT. That's pretty cool. They have the Mustang. Eh. But also they have like stuff like the RS 2000, which is like a nice rally car. It's a historic rally car. And there's also like the Ford Focus ST and stuff like that. And those are pretty cool. So I'm gonna say it's alright. Now we got Honda. I'm gonna say Honda's at peak. Or no, I'm gonna say Honda's at nice because the only like real thing holding them back is the fact that they only have like at least in America they only have one rear wheel drive car and that's the S2000 and that's been discontinued currently. But other than that, Honda is like at the peak in terms of like engine lightweightness and all that. They would be at the peak if they had more diversity in drivetrains. Now, speaking of diversity in drivetrains and reliability, we have Toyota. I don't really have to explain this. Toyota's at the peak. They have the Corollas and stuff, which have been sports cars or sporty cars before, but they also have things like the Supra, the 86, the Celica, other cars. Like, I'm sure there's other cars, but that's all I can think about right now. It's kind of embarrassing. But yeah, Toyota's actually like Toyota is what people talk about when they're talking about reliability, right? So like they got to be up there, and also they make really cool cars in America too. Like we got Nissan. Honestly, I'd say like Nissan's similar to Ford, except they make more interesting cars usually. But like they have a problem with the CVT transmission. That thing should not be there. Honestly, like we need more like a DCT is better, more reliable. CVTs are kind of made of glass, and manual transmissions are more reliable if you know how to use them. I don't know that well, but yeah. Next we got Scion. I'm just gonna say it's all right. It's like Toyota and Scion are similar, but like Scion only has like the TC and the 86 as far as sports cars go, and otherwise it's like not the best, but like realistically, they don't have to be the best because it's just like not expensive like starter cars and stuff. But then we got Mazda. I'm really biased about this. Mazda's at the peak. I'd say Mazda's like the best of the best in terms of sports cars, and they may only have like two sports cars, every now and then. But like Mazda, like with the Miata, I'd say the Mazda Miata is the second best sports car ever made, and the RX-7 is the number one best sports car ever made, specifically the FD generation. But I am seriously biased. Then we got GMC, and I'm gonna say they're dog shit because they mostly make SUVs and trucks, and I don't like SUVs and trucks. Enough said. Then we got Dodge. You see, Dodge is actually like honestly, Dodge isn't usually that reliable, but they make really cool sports cars. And I'm not just talking about the Challenger and the Charger. I'm talking about like the sports cars, like the Viper, the SRT4, and like even the Caliber is kind of cool. Like that's a V8 wagon, and I'm pretty sure the handling dynamics aren't that good, but that's basically like a sleeper there. So I'm gonna say Dodge is at nice, definitely better than Ford in my eyes. Then we got Jeep, not good. I wouldn't exactly say dog shit. Actually, I would because of the which one was it? The one that's supposed to be like a truck with a bed and it looks ugly as hell. I'd say Jeep is a dog shit tier. I'm sorry. Cadillac, I'd say Cadillac would be a nice tier because like the cars they make, they kind of go under the radar, honestly. But like the thing about Cadillac cars is that they've made like cars with like superchargers and stuff, and I think that's cool. That's at least like to be up there with Dodge. We got Subaru. I'd say it's alright. Like the Boxer engine, not reliable. I'm pretty sure they use flat engines as well, though. Those are a little more reliable. But otherwise, they make pretty cool cars, and they were a pioneer of the all-wheel drive systems, and they use that for rally. So Subaru, no, Subaru would be nice, honestly. Not up there with Toyota and Mazda, but they're pretty nice. Not my type of car. Like if I were going for a rally car, I would go for like a Mitsubishi or something. I just prefer Mitsubishis, mostly like reliability. Of course, not modern Mitsubishis because they're just boring SUVs and stuff now. But like Subaru's pretty nice. I like some Subarus. Now we got Kia. Sorry, Kia goes in. No, Kia's worse than dog shit because they made the Kia Soul and they still continue to make the Kia Soul, so that's worse than dog shit. Then we got Hyundai, dog shit. I drive a Hyundai. I'm really biased. Dog shit. Infinity, not good. I might be a bit biased. Let me think about this. Like Infinity, they have like the G35 and like the G series and stuff like that's like honestly, I just don't fuck with it. All right, this is a biased choice, obviously. Like I don't fuck with Infinity. Then we got Acura. I'm gonna have to think. Honestly, Acura is probably about on the same level as Honda, but honestly, Acura is supposed to be like a luxury brand, so I'd say it's I because Honda's like the cheaper brand and all that. And yeah, Acura has like their cool sports cars and stuff, but honestly, they should have more diversity in drivetrains, especially more than Honda, because Honda's like here, and Acura is supposed to be here, but it's not. I'd say that they're at like the same level. Maybe there's a bit more luxury within the interior and stuff, but all that does is add more weight and all that. And it's like I'd rather have a Honda than an Acura unless it's like an NSX or something. I'm just gonna say it's I. Like Acura's a little disappointing to me. Then we got Lexus, peak. If Toyota's in peak, Lexus is in peak because not only do they have luxurious, beautiful vehicles, they also have V8 engines. Japanese V8 engines. That's rare for a car, not really an SUV. But they have like stuff like the LC500 and the other ones that I don't remember. And they made the Lexus LFA. So that's up there. Like, have you heard the Lexus LFA? That thing is crazy, but it's not as good as the 787B race car. But that's probably the best sounding like stock car engine uh, that's a production car. Yeah. Then we got like Mercedes Benz, and I'm gonna include Mercedes AMG in this. Honestly, a lot of the Mercedes cars haven't really interested me that much, so I'm gonna say it's I don't know much about Mercedes. Like they have cool cars, like older cool cars, I guess, but like otherwise, currently they're not that interesting. But they've had cool cars in the past, but I haven't had that much interest in them. It's I. Then we got BMW. I just say they're in, like a nice tier right now. They're not the most reliable currently, at least. I mean, like the older cars are way better. If it was like some of their older cars, I'd say they're a good contender for peak, but I'd keep them at nice. But otherwise, BMW is just like currently, it's like nah, you know. Then we got Audi. I'd say Audi would be at nice tier. Like they're all right. They do have the Audi R8, and they did like honestly, Audis are really cool, but most of them aren't exactly my style. That's it. Volkswagen, nice. I mean, like they have the Volkswagen Beetle, and that's like the most iconic car ever. I think like everyone like there's literally like Punch Bug and stuff, you know. But like other than that, they're all right. It's more like a Volkswagen is more of a Toyota. Chrysler, sorry, dog shit. Lincoln, it's alright. I mean, I've seen some Lincolns, but otherwise, like, I don't think. Actually, I'm gonna put it down. Not good. I don't see many Lincoln sports cars. Tesla, if I had a tier below worse than dog shit, it would go there, but there isn't. So I'm gonna say Tesla goes to worse than dog shit. Um, fuck Tesla, fuck Elon Musk, fuck the Cybertruck, um, stuff like that. Not a fan. Never will be. Teslas look ugly. They're like bars of soap, and the Cybertruck is worse because it looks like a piece of shit. It looks like a trash dumpster. Yeah. This brand, I don't know what that is. Volvo. How do I not be biased towards Volvo? I'm Swedish, sort of, and Volvo's Swedish. So like, I would put it in peak, but here's the thing: Volvos generally aren't really that sporty of a car, but they're nice. They make good sleeper cars, at least when you go to the drag strip and stuff. Like they're like Supra killers and stuff, you know. Suzuki, it's alright. I don't really know that many Suzukis, honestly. Porsche, I'd say Porsche's at peak tier. Like out of all the supercar companies that are sold in America, and even out of all the hypercar companies that are sold in America, Porsche makes like some of the most interesting cars I've seen. And I'm not just talking about the 911 and whatnot, like the Panamera, the Taycan, especially the Cayman. Those are really cool cars. And they have interesting engines and stuff, and it's just like Porsche is definitely up there, and I really, really like Porsche. Then we got Lamborghini. Nice. I mean, like, Lamborghinis are really showboaty to me, like, not as much as a Porsche. Like, a Porsche has class to it, you know? But a Lamborghini is, like, really showboaty. It's, like, almost like trashy rich. But they're really cool cars. Like, the more classic you get, the less trashy rich they get. And also, if you own a Lamborghini Urus, you're a poser. I don't make the rules. I'm just the messenger. Don't shoot the messenger. But if you own a Lamborghini Urus, that's a horrible investment and not very smart. Yeah. Rolls Royce, it's alright. I don't really give a fuck about Rolls Royce, honestly. Bugatti, it's alright. Like, the Bugattis do not excite me. Maserati, it's alright. Honestly, like, I don't know much about Maseratis. I wouldn't say they're not good because, like, yeah. But if we're gonna talk about resale value, their resale value is worse than dog shit for sure. Alfa Romeo, I like Alfa Romeos, honestly. Like, they look nice. The 8C and the 4C specifically. I don't know about the Giulia. Those are like, yeah. Bentley, it's alright. Fiat, nice. Mini, dog shit. Yeah, this is my tier list. If you have any further questions, make a comment. Make sure to like the video and yeah. Bye bye.